afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Sabs and Nobu and Beba and Trum and any lurkers. It is wonderful to have you here. I wish you to know ahead of time, very tired. I left the house this morning at like 8:45 and I got back at 2. And most of that time was just spent waiting in a clinic to renew a prescription. But then after that, I still had to go to the shops because, because sometimes you need to buy things. So Apico is exactly the right thing to play today. Let's cut that background music as much as I enjoy it. And switch over. Do that, and do that. Hello, Stitch. I saw a photo of Stitch today. It was a very good photo. But I will not share unless Stitch can share. But it was a good photo. So, small confession. I did play this a little bit during the week. I didn't do anything important. I just basically brewed a bunch more Apicola to make more money so that if I need it, I've got it. The reason I didn't play any further than I have is because today, in-game, is a day that it's going to rain. I also have exactly the right kind of bee that should breed during the rain, which means I might be able to get the muggy bee this time, which is very exciting. Because if I remember correctly, the muggy bee, it has to be raining when what is it? Okay, or is it the murky bee? One of them. Yeah. Verge bee and forest bee when it's raining, which is such a specific combination. But I have somewhere a verge forest hybrid, which is active during the rain, which is exactly what I need. Oh yeah. Man, I don't know who this Bobby is, but I'm curious. Oh, you can repair things. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you all are staying cute. I should get some more stone and make another stone axe while I'm waiting for the rain to start. More rock bees. Gib. Nice, Sabs. Yeah, curry does a lot to restore a broken soul. This is such a bizarrely productive hive. Like, I'm not complaining, but it's weird how much honey this one hive makes. Yeah, I've also got a lot of Apicola on the way. Like, I brewed a lot of this stuff. I was also trying to figure out how to do the alchemy stuff, but unfortunately, like, I didn't do any of the important stuff for alchemy, which is to say, um, making making my brother's body disappear. So I don't know if I can figure it out. How do you feel about buying a bunch of candles? That's good money. Actually, let me buy some bottles so I can bottle what I've got. And yeah, infusing Apicola is just super, super good. It gets you even more monies. Yeah, this is my Verge Forest Queen, who, based on those symbols at the bottom, she is diurnal, but importantly, she likes rain, which is a thing I very much need. Not rain in particular, although I do, but I need a bee who is productive during the rain, otherwise she'll never give birth during that period. Which, you know, doesn't super help. Might as well sort out these frames so long. Excuse me. Ugh. This user interface is not amazing all the time. It's mostly fine, but every now and then it's a bit weird and fiddly. I hope it rains. There was a thing that said that it was going to rain today. If it doesn't, I'm going to be sad. Uh, Only like 15 more seconds. I can't really do anything. Because I think the day officially starts at 7 a.m. And that's when the weather starts as well. No, was I... It said it was going to rain. Oh well. Like, it's no loss. I still have the bee. I have the bee I need. That's literally the only part of this that's important. So I'll just make some more booze so long. And then figure out what to do with the alchemy thing. Because that is important for something. And once I figured out the alchemy, I can also perhaps today start looking at butterflies. While the focus of the game is, understandably, on... Yes, it is raining! While the focus is on bees, butterflies are also friends. Okay. Okay, so stuff is happening. This is probably good. I can actually release these dream bees. The regal bees I'm going to keep in a box. Oh wait, I got plenty of them. Okay. I'm going to release the dream bees and the regal bees to try to improve their status. Man, I really... That caught me completely off guard, but thank you, Nikki. Hello. Oh. Hello, Nikki. You cute also. We'll snuggle back. Okay, a lot of that stuff can happen in the background. Let's go... Let's go grab some more... Not that one. More of my Apicola. To sell. Hello, Summer. I hope it was a good wild week. More good than bad is... Honestly, that's good enough for a lot of things. But quite rough, unfortunately. Oh. Well, I'm still glad that there was more good than bad. Also, hello, Smage. You're also lovely. Nikki is the cure. Did I just forget to grab 3 of those? Oops. Yeah, that is uncapped. Pop that in. Yeah, going. Rain also means that our water barrel should be filling up. One day I'll figure out the controls to this game that I've been playing for like 30 hours. I'm gonna be so mad if that didn't make the bee I was looking for. But I think that didn't make the bee I was looking for. Oh. I have so much heckin' Apicola, I don't know what. I mean, I know the answer is sell it, but... I mean, it's a good thing that I've got so much Apicola because of the fact that I can sell it. It's relatively easy for me to make and sells for a lot of money. The rest of my wax in here. Okay, good. We should be able to make a couple more candles. Then sell a few things. That realistically I can sell. I don't need much more propolis. And even if I did, there's plenty of it. No, it just... it just made bees I don't care about. Okay. Forest Verge bee with... and Verge Forest. Let's hope that gives me the kind of queen I'm looking for. Verge Forest Queen with Verge Forest Queen, and it does produce in the rain. I just don't know what the timing is on actually getting that to work. Max, it finally happened, an entire year of pig. What a wild ride! Never expected you to end up one of my best buds. Aw, Max, but same to you. Yeah, you don't have to stick around. I'm super grateful for you being here and just being you. Everybody, call Max cute. It's the law. I like that, Stabs. Okay. You know what? I'm going to worry less about getting the best infused honey and just get... the best infused Apicola and just bottle as much Apicola as I can. Because I actually have more of the stuff than I know what to do with at the moment. Which, as I said, not actually a bad thing. In fact, I can fill this tank up nearly to the brim at this point. Yep, almost full. I can just release this forest bee. I dropped it and picked it up immediately. Perfection. Is it forest and verge? Am I even trying to make the right kind of bee? Forest bee and verge bee, yeah. Can give me the misty bee. But that's only when it's raining. And it didn't make the babies when it was raining. Virgin forest bees can be crossbred into a new species, but only if it's raining. You see, I thought that was what I did. But maybe it didn't rain for long enough? That would make sense, kind of. Anyway, there was also... Wait, let me... Someone also mentioned a guy called Bobby. And Bobby supposedly had cool stuff in exchange for honeycore crystals. Now, if I knew where I'd put my honeybee crystals, that would be super helpful. They're in one of several boxes, I suspect. There we go. And he apparently lives in the tundra, just down over this way. Well, this is the island I cannot yet visit. I don't even know how I would prove myself worthy, but apparently I am unworthy. Are you, buddy? Okay, you know what? I've also never done this before. Oh, ice physics. I just caught a butterfly. I just decided to start with butterflies, apparently. Glacial butterfly. Glacial butterfly is so delicate that to flap its wings would be to shatter itself. Instead, it uses special filaments to heat the air below itself and harness the thermals to fly. This butterfly causes cross-mutation of nearby flowers. Interesting. Glacial eggs, glacial caterpillar, bark, glacial chrysalis. Oh, this is a whole new thing, isn't it? I was not prepared for how much extra stuff this would add. Are you Bobby? You look like you might be a Bobby. It is Bobby. They're hard at work over their heart forge, hammering out shards of honeycomb. Excuse me, Bobby? Bobby hears you approach and turns, looming, clutching glowing metal with iron tongs. They smile, returning their work to the flames. They brush themselves off and open their arms in warm welcome. Are they nonverbal? What are these crystals? Bobby nods thoughtfully and beckons you to follow. Reverently, they place a honeycore crystal near a hive and motion for you to wait. As you watch, a bee emerges from the hive, antennae wiggling, and settles on the honeycore. Several more bees leave the hive, then several more, each briefly settling on the crystal. Slowly, so slowly you hardly notice it at first. The crystal begins to glow. Bobby catches your eye and winks knowingly. They're hard at work over their hot forge. Wait, so honeycore crystals turn into honey when bees visit it, I think. You ask what exactly honeycore is used for. With the performer's flourish, the blacksmith gestures towards the wall of tools and watches you expectantly. Okay. So I can get advanced tools by using honeycore. I can buy a few other things for normal nuns, but I need honeycore for the higher quality tools. And for an auto squeezer, or an auto centrifuge, or an auto sawmill, which I'm assuming I don't even have to wind up. Aw, Shadow Mage. Shadow Mage, that makes me feel very nice, thank you. I do my best, and knowing that it's appreciated does help. It's nice to know that other people enjoy it as well. Because I do enjoy streaming. I really enjoy streaming. In my ideal world, this would be my job. That's not always a realistic thing. Ooh, an undiscovered bee, and I didn't bring my smoker. Like a fool. Okay. You know, with this howling wind, this is kind of creepy. So I've got a bunch of honeycore crystals, which, if I understood correctly, the bees can turn into, like, usable honeycore. Only Grandpa's axe can chop down these trees. And I'm guessing I get Grandpa's axe for achieving some great thing. Also, at one point I discovered there was an island I hadn't visited down here. And it's not like one of the fancy islands like Tundra or whatever. It's just a neat island with another person. Dr. Cody Mathive, BD. Yo, Peeg. Hello, who are you? Whatcha, Peeg? I'm Dr. Mathive, Cody to my friends. I'm a solitary bee nerd, working for the Mainland Preservation and Conservation Organization. We really need a better name for that. What do you mean, what's a solitary bee? Are you pulling my foreleg? Solitary bees are bees that don't live in beehives. They live on their own and don't produce honey. I bet that sounds like blasphemy to you islanders. Honey or not, solitary bees are just as important for pollination and vital to the ecosystem. That's true. I've got a sweet idea. Why don't we do a fair swap? You tell me about the social bees, and in return, you can help my research into solitary bees. What do you say? Great. 1, 2, 3, no take backsies. So I have to tell her about social bees, and then I have to tell her about solitary bees, and that's fair. Let's look at your bee journal. Oh, this was Professor Keeper's, right? Wicked. Cody starts frantically rifling through the journal's pages, tutting and muttering to themselves. Ripping out pages from the journal, adding in new ones, making notes in chunky permanent marker all over the place before thrusting it back into your hand. Phew, okay. A bit rough and ready, lots of missing bits, but that should do. When you open your bee book with bee, you can swap between social and solitary bees by pressing tab. For starters, solitary bees don't have hives, so you'll need somewhere for the little critters to live. In fact, I have some bee hotels on me you could buy. I can give you the friends and family discount. Oh, don't look at me like that. Do you know how hard research funding is to get these days? How do I use bee hotels? Hello, Sage. You're also cute. By putting biome-specific flora and other items into a bee hotel, you can create a small environment that will attract solitary bees. When the bees visit, you can inspect them with a magnifying glass. Don't touch! You can't just go shoving them in your pocket. Different solitary bees have different hotel preferences. You can check my notes for some ideas on their favorites. Once you've discovered a species, you'll be able to build proper habitats, specifically tailored to their needs, and then the real work of repopulating begins. Oh, by the way, for anybody who has seen this game and thought, perhaps I too would like to spend my time raising bees. This is currently on special up until Friday, since yesterday was International Bee Day. Do you know Dr. Beelet? Who? Never heard of him. Just messing with you. Of course I know Stowe. We're dating. We both came from the mainland on this romantic research trip. Miss Fancy Pants is our butterfly conservation scientist. She's not that interested in bees. Tell you the truth, I reckon she might be a little scared of them. Well, they say opposites attract. Personally, I prefer things that have a bit more buzz. But if you want to know more about butterflies, she's your woman. Oh, if you see her, tell her I said butterflies are just bees in sweet capes. So now I need to buy bee hotels. And I need a magnifying glass. Because, of course, you can make me pay for something you're going to. Don't need sticks. Let's get started with a small bee hotel. And just see what goes from there. Trom, you're gonna have to forgive me for sounding like a fool. I assume that's good? I have no idea how bowling is scored. Oh, neat. That's amazing. Oh yeah, I wanted to put out my honey thing. And also, Cody's notes can go in a box. I can still access them. Hello, Kingfisher. Bowling is scored in how many chicken wings you can eat. Oh my god, they ate 300 chicken wings? Incredible. Trom has started streaming and has hidden it from us? Blasphemy. I like Trom. I like when Trom does things. Is this one of these things that I like put in the middle of the hive? No. I'm gonna quickly look up what to do with this. Because I... Oh! Okay. How do it? If I'm reading this right, then it completely lied about what to do with this. Um. Yeah. Yeah. You. Well, it didn't lie. It just missuggested. I don't have to do anything with it. I just have to sell it to Bobby. Hello, Birdie. Sage. It's an ability I picked up in the far away. Hello, Josh. Wait, Barry's streaming now? Isn't that a little bit early? Also, I had a fantasy last night that I was able to go to streaming full time, and it was a very nice dream. It's unrealistic, but it would be neat. Did you and Granddad ever look into solitary bees? I'm afraid not. Between your grandpa and I, he was the expert. When we were first sent here, we were both supposed to be focusing on the hives, but he was such a curious man. I guess that was the reason why I loved him. Sage, what? Barry's doing a Hollow Knight multi-world. I saw someone mention that. I didn't realize Barry was involved. Oh, Birdie, thank you. Cozy is really what I do aim for. I aim for good vibes above all else. What do you know about solitary bees? Gone and got your hands dirty in the swamps, huh? Good. A bit of hard work never hurt anyone. It builds character. What does that have to do? That's not about solitary bees. That was bees in the swamps. This game has a few bugs. I love it, but it has a few bugs. What did Trump say? Okay, I see now, Sage. Why are you wasting my time with this? Would you ask a geologist about cloud formations? No, but they're bees. Don't be a dick. Despite this stewardship role I find myself in, I remain the mainland's most eminent key opinion leader on hive bees. I've written over 300 treatises, papers, and thought leadership articles, including several important statements for the bee economist. You feel your mind start to wander as the professor continues to drone on. Underappreciated sanctuary, are you even listening? No. Why would I listen? Nice! Yeah, easygoing is exactly the right description for this. What else did I have open? If you've got more than one screen open, you can't use shift-click to make stuff happen, and it can be a bit frustrating sometimes. Let's try one of these bee hotels. So I can put sticks and leaves in. Nice simple items. And then I can possibly, not certainly, but possibly get a bee out of that. I didn't get any sticks out of that, which was actually the thing I wanted to get. I've got sticks and leaves in a chest somewhere. but not there. There's some leaves. And there's some sticks. EZ PZ. And also... no. Ah. Wait. Butterfly discovered. The princess butterfly? Yo, that sounds neat. Lepidurus Venus. Venus. The princess butterfly is infatuated with bees and will live as close to a colony as its queen will permit. Some will even allow it to live within the hive, where it will follow the queen around like a royal courtier. Keeps nearby beehives working a few hours longer than normal. Neat. Also, I didn't mean to pick up the flower. Here we are, with flowers picked. Okay, so we'll put... You need both types of native flora to start. Okay. Well. There's a third potential item, but it didn't stop me from doing anything there, so yeah, hopefully that will work and do a thing. We'll see. These are definitely good. More like bees, am I right? Up top, chat. Honestly, it's not as good as automatic, but having clockwork machines is so much better than the alternative. This game is a very nice progression loop. Oh my lord, I thought that would actually drain more of my Apicola, but it did not. You know what? I am tempted to sub to Rebecca Rooney just for emotes. Give me 1 second. I need to turn on my bedroom light. It would be pretty light out, but it's very cloudy. Rebecca has the best pog. Yes, that. That's the one, Sage. Like, the energy of that pog is sublime. It's a very good emote. It's a very good emote. Ooh. Ooh, is that a good sound? I think I just heard a good sound. Y'all wouldn't know what I heard. I think I heard a good sound. Because the sound I think I heard was thunder. Which I'm going to go ahead and call, like, one of the best sounds. God damn it, Smage. Gotta stop doing this to me. I can only get so horny. That was a fun emo. That fun quote. The best is distant thunder, like when you're going to bed. Fucking S tier. I will say, there's not a lot I miss about South Africa. I really, really like Canada. Wait, what? Birdie, what does that mean? Oh my lord, Birdie. I appreciate that so much. You didn't have to do that. But I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Oh, I miss so much in Toronto. Stitch. Toronto I miss a lot. But yeah, I don't miss a lot in South Africa, but South Africa has the best thunderstorm. Like, hands down. Yes, everybody go follow Birdie. If nothing else, Birdie's just an absolute sweetheart. And good people deserve good things. So, Josh, summer in Johannesburg. Probably about a third of every night. Well, that's a terrible way to say it. About a third of all days, you'll get a thunderstorm in the afternoon. They are loud and violent and occasionally scary, but really, really good. And that's something I miss. The climate in Ottawa is actually very similar to the climate in Johannesburg a lot of the time, but it's different in that way. It's very different. No real thunderstorms. New hypnotic butterfly. If you can't sleep in the archipelago, a commonly recommended remedy is to settle down and watch the oddly synchronized prismatic dance of the hypnotic butterfly. I'm not going to focus too much on butterflies today, but it's nice to know that it's a thing. No, that's actually a lovely thing, Josh. Johannesburg almost never has tornadoes. In my entire life, I've experienced, I think, 2 tornadoes. Certainly there were windstorms on the same kind of scale as tornadoes. One in Johannesburg when I was a little kid, one in Ottawa in 2021. No, 22, it was last year. But yeah, never, almost never in Johannesburg. That's really rough, Josh. Looks like rain today. Okay. So, before, I only put the bee in when the rain started. This time I'm going to put the bee in a few hours before that. In the hopes that I can get that Misty Bee. Yeah, it looks like we're getting a bit of a storm, which is exciting news.
They call me
Malu!
Mr. Pig!
Heck yeah! Malu, thank you for the raid. What have you been up to? Sadu? No, no, Summers. It's my Apico, you can't have it. But yes, raiders are cute. I'm trying to breed a very specific kind of bee, and it's difficile. Oh, that sounds fun, Malu. I mean, like, I can't complain about things not being fun. I play Sonic 06 on purpose. Okay. So, Summer, what if I told you that instead of Apico, you can have handful of pocket sand? I think I won, chat. You know, it's interesting, Malu. The Fuga part does not ring a bell, but the Melodies of Steel part does. I feel like I've heard of this game. Possibly even from you. First storm you remember was in grade school, when you got chased home by tornadoes throughout Michigan. Okay, so, Trump, that must have been terrifying. But the phrase, we got chased home by tornadoes, is just such a Looney Tunes image. Yeah, same, Summers. I've been doing okay. I hope you've also been well. I know you've had a rough time of a lot of things lately, so I hope things are going better. Birdie, thank you for gifting a sub to Summers. Figa, Melodies of Vaka 50 Lie 2. God, Birdie's good. Birdie just gifted me a sub to Rebecca Rooney. Trom, is your life a cartoon? Yes. Several of my emotes are in fact bird emotes. Two roads diverged in a forest wood, but I took the road that didn't have a fucking tornado on the other side of it. What the hell is my life? Well, I'm glad somebody laughed at it. Also, I don't know what bee well is. It probably makes the bees well. Summers makes fantastic emotes. Genuinely, if anybody wants emotes, and Summers is available at the time, I strongly recommend you employ their services. Because they're wonderful. It doesn't hurt that they're also just a genuinely nice person. I wish there was a faster way to do this. To transfer Apico from the brewer to what's it called? Fermenter? Fermenter. To the bottler. And there is in a mod, which is worth noting. Look, if you're not having a bucket of bees with your morning coffee, are you even living? Like, what's your life even about at that? Hell yeah, Sabs. That's exactly the pun we needed. Oh, please start raining soon. Last time you started raining at like 8 o'clock. Okay, it's raining. It'll be less than an hour in-game, less than a minute IRL, before this produces more bees. And then we should get a Misty Bee out of it, in theory. Come on. Come on, Misty Bee. It's raining. You're the right kind of bee. Oh, Misty Bee. Oh, that's so painful, Trum. Okay. And that means I have discovered all tier 2 bees. In most land-based bees, rain and even mist can impede their ability to fly. Not so the Misty Bee, which has developed water-repellent bristles, allowing them to fly unimpeded by moisture. So, Misty Bee and Vibrant Bee can give me the Worker Bee. Okay. Misty Bee and Murky Bee, which I'm still struggling to breed, can give me a Hermit Bee. Misty Bee and Muggy Bee can also give me a Hermit Bee. So 2 ways to the Hermit Bee. But then the Vibrant Bee with the Misty Bee can give me a Worker Bee, and then I can start working through Tier 3. That is incredible luck, Beba. Man, I wish there was a Mirror Bee. I'm assuming the Sacred Bee you only get on Grandpa's Island. But yeah, this matters a lot. Because now... Okay, just wait a second, everybody. Now I can use some of my royal jelly to breed up a bunch more Misty Bees. Because royal jelly lets you just make a queen, even if you don't have the... Even if you've only got one of a species. Also, what's the conservation status of the Dream Bee at this point? Oh, conserved! Neat. Vibrant Bee and Drowsy Bee, I really need to breed some more. This is common. Uncommon. This is Rocky. What's the conservation status of the Rocky Bee? Rocky Bee is fine. Do I have any Drowsy Bees? Do I not have any Drowsy Bees? Oh no. Huh. I'll have to figure that out. Stitch, I think you should. It is up to you. Oh, this is so nice. We've got like a super nice storm outside. Like yesterday was nice rain for flowers because it was super gentle drizzle all day. But today is like rain. I could sell some stuff. No. Oh yeah, this is serious rain. Me likey. Are you proud of me, Papa? I found a bee that isn't meant to exist. Look. That's not the right thing.
I have to say, you're doing much better than I expected. I guess beekeeping is in your blood after all. Keep this up and I might consider taking you as a student.
I don't want you as a master, though. Okay, worker bee.
Misty and Vibrant bees can be crossbred when Honeybriar is nearby. But you probably knew that, right?
So much healthy piss. What is the acclimatizer? Used to acclimatize bees to like certain types of weather. That is an interesting item. Actually going to just take these out first. I will say, one of the places where I think this game improves over something like Stardew Valley is the backpack system. The general inventory management system isn't shockingly different from others, but the fact that the backpack is an item that you can open up and put things into, and that you could potentially just buy multiple backpacks, I think that's a very good system, actually. I approve. Good job, game. You done did it. There are a lot of small things I wish, Beba. This is a very fun game, which is occasionally lacking in just a little bit of polish. Of course, Birdie. You don't need permission or anything. You can share links in my chat or in my Discord at will. I must pause to see this. Oh, my lord. Look at those babies. Look at them. Just tiny and perfect. Just little baboos. Where'd that man? I forgot. Bobby not man. Bobby lady. Okay. So you actually get quite a bit of honey core for the crystals. Ooh, and I can get better frames. There's a lot that's good here. Auto sawmill. Can I afford the auto sawmill? You need to have discovered at least 16 types of bees to buy this item. How many types of bees have I discovered? 15, but I think that includes this, so 13 by the looks of it. I've discovered 0 solitary bees. That's partly because I forgot to look in my bee hotel. Which sure is a sentence. Birdie, I'm sure they'll be just as wonderful when they're all grown-up kids. Also, I have an increasing urge to play that game. You'll know the one I mean. Actually, I realize saying that you'll probably don't know the one I mean. Because I'm the only person who has this constantly in my mind. Look at all my misty bees, chat. Okay, so step 1, get these to a better status. No, so I have an increasing urge to play, to stream Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which will tank my stream numbers, and I kind of don't care. Uh, I'm actually going to take a quick break. I want to check something quickly. Um, this will be an opportunity to show off something I haven't actually shown off properly yet, which is my new Be Right Back screen. So I'm going to do that quickly. I just want to check on something since it is raining. There's a very small chance that I have a leak in my roof. And while it's raining is the best opportunity to hear that. But yes, have piss, have water, have stretch, have snack. Yeah, so let me do the switch over. And then I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. It shouldn't take me long. I hope you enjoyed the Be Right Back screen. I think it's good. This is not scary at all. I feel I've been lied to. Oh, what? No! Oh, ho, 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 ho. I was wrong! Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here. Forward. Like a shark, always swimming forward. Otherwise I drown. I learned that in shark school, because I'm a shark. I will say, I know it gets bad. So far, this game is not awful.
1 hour later.
I have attempted to jump out of the window.
Many unbearable hours later.
I don't know if there ever was a god, but I know that there isn't one now. Oh! I have a new friend! Table, come with me. Oh, Table, we shall go on such adventures together. What would I do without you, Table? Table and I will be together forever. Assume this counts as a shirt? It does. I have to temporarily take off the jacket just to see. good. My scheme was perfect. I just didn't account for the fact that you apparently had advanced surveillance equipment. Why are you recording the sounds of my farts, sir? I'm not sure I'm the weird one anymore. And we're back. I hope everybody enjoyed the new Be Right Back screen. Because that is now a thing. You'll get to watch some of my clips. Turn up the volume. Okay, that is a very good piece of advice, Shadow Mage. In fact, could you DM me that? Because I will forget. My brain is currently... But you know how some people say that their brain is a sieve? That's untrue, because a sieve still catches something. My brain is just a void. But yes, No, unfortunately not Trom. Because it was me all along. Whoops. Game still muted. Thank you, you're wonderful. I'm sure I had a plan, but I've entirely forgotten it. So, you know. That'll do. Oh yes, I wanted to check if any solitary bees have come by. It might have been Table. Oh, Table. Table is one of my favorite clips ever. So do I have to put like a flower in there? Okay. I can put a flower in there. That's interesting. Shadow Mage. And yeah, so one thing that's nice is since I'm trying to do, I don't always manage, but since I'm trying to do a TikTok roughly every week, the number of random clips is going to keep increasing. Also, for anybody who streams but doesn't want to, like... thank you. For anybody who streams but doesn't want to go to the effort of, like, getting editing software, learning editing, doing all of that, Twitch now has a built-in editor for clips, and it's actually not bad. It's pretty good for making just quick edits. So if you want to start putting things on YouTube Shorts or on TikTok, part of the way it's designed is to be able to do vertical without much issue. It's really not bad. Yeah, Sage, I was as surprised as you are. Apparently Twitch's new alert system is also pretty good. So most streamers use use OBS for their alerts. But Twitch now has like a built-in alert system where you can do raid alerts, follow alerts, all of that, directly integrated into Twitch, and it apparently works really well. Oh, Shadow Mage, I hate that you're right. Yes. When they started with custom tags, it kind of sucked because it was just anybody was doing any tags and it didn't really resolve the problem. But now that they're suggesting like popular tags, but also like here are you can use any tags, but also here are popular tags, it's the perfect balance. Which is why, if you look, one of my tags is head empty. Because, like, I feel it's important for people who come to the stream to know what they're getting. Please tell me I have 3 more stones somewhere. Like, I don't. But I can dream. Exactly 3 more stone. Ah, Sage. Would that I could. If I wish to be truthful, I cannot say that I am a himbo, for I am not.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Channel tags and stream tags. Honestly, Shadow Mage, I would suggest that. Twitch has a whole suggestion thing. I think that's a fantastic idea. No, Shadow Mage, that's not the problem. The problem is I'm far too chub to be a himbo. Himbos are also determined by the size of their pecs. I think that's a crucial part. I can, Shadow Mage, but I don't. Ah, one of these is still capped. Heck. Link leans towards the twunk side of things, I would argue. Because at least in some representations, Link is pretty built. That's amazing, Shadow Mage. I think it's just Chinpo, not Xianpo, which is a fantastic name, by the way. I like Mulan. It's got good music. And also several okay characters. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess because Sha is also chat. Like if Pup Time always responded to that, it would be kind of confusing. But I'm allowed to be disappointed. Oh yeah, I was doing a thing here, wasn't I? By the way, this incense thing is wild. So, you get like incense bottles, and you put water and resin into them. Sorry, salt and resin, and it gives you an incense base, and then you can put other things around it to make incense stuff. And you need at least 5 of whatever item you're incensing, because you've got to match. Ugh, I did a dumb thing. There we go. You need at least 5 of each thing, but then I think you need like there are the 5 different symbols down here, and I think they matter. Can I put honeycomb in here? I wonder. I can. In fact, let's take the flowers out. And do just honey. Oops, all honey. Just splitting that up for convenience. I've made a terrible mistake. I can fix this. I lied. I can't fix this. I was trying to be super efficient with my numbers, and then I just did it dumb. Okay. I made a blessed incense. Increases the chances of blessed offspring. Okay. Now that's one of the 3 types of incense that I need to make. Oh, neat! I didn't need to make that for this at all. So, the symbols mean, like, the symbols mean something. I know that seems obvious, but it's really weird. Yeah, pup time, tainted together. Okay, so did that get me leaves? It got me sticks. And you know what they say about sticks and or stones? I need leaves. More wood for the grist mill, I guess. Do you have more of that incense stuff? You don't. Where do I get incensey stuff? Oh, that only got me 1. So do I still have incense in the machine, or incense base? Oh god, this alchemy thing is so confusing. Okay, I do. I've got 4 in there. Okay, so based on that symbol, I think it's, as fast as this image is, I think it's trying to hint to you what to do. And I think I want all greens at the top in order to get this one that's green. I think that's what I want. And I think both sticks and leaves are green. Okay. So I got a green incense. That's good. I need a green incense. I'm so confused. Okay. That made the red incense. And then I need to do that, but with red and green, to make the discover incense. Okay, and I've got enough green to do it. I just need more flowers. Fortunately, that's easy. Oh, I just discovered a new flower, the bee well. Highly sought after and rare to find in nature, bee well has such an invigorating effect on nearby hives to almost be unnatural. Such is their value in apiculture. Owning even one flower is a closely guarded secret. Is it? I just picked this up. This is a tier 3 flower, and I just found it. I didn't even mean to. Cool. But that's not enough flowers. How is that still not enough of any single... Well, enough of this. And then... Okay, so now flowers. Okay, I made the incenses I needed. I don't know why I needed those incenses, but I did. Have good dinner, Sage. Okay, so climate control is something I would like to look into. As you may have found out, some species will outright refuse to work if the climate isn't to their liking. And having to sail between islands isn't ideal. However, with Benjamin's climate control machines, we can change the nearby climate however we like. So we can make hot and cold areas. I don't have a lot left here. I mean, that's neat. I'm just going to replant these flowers. These I'm going to keep since they seem neat for my other place. Yes. Yes. I apologize for being very obviously distracted. I just happen to be very obviously distracted. Yeah, this can go in there. There's space in any of these for a bunch of kinda useless. We've got enough space. There we go. I will never do anything with any of those. That I can just toss, because I don't need those bushes. And yeah, the bee well, I'll plant here. Uh, distraction. It'll happen. Especially when you are, as previously stated, very tired. How's my bee hotel doing? No bee yet. I'm just gonna look up if I'm doing anything stupid. Okay, so it doesn't look like it. It just looks like there's a low chance. Looks like the small bee hotel only has a 5% chance of a bee visiting. Copper wasn't here for the Magikarp. They're going to be real sad. Actually, I don't think I need to wind that up all the way. Then this can go there. Should have been anyway. I just forgot it. And let's look at our bee under a microscope, because the Misty Bee is interesting. So diurnal, they like temperate, they're rain lovers. Not super lucky fertility-wise, but pretty normal overall otherwise. You know, I've got a lot of seeds here. One day I should probably do something with them. But that day is not today, apparently. Yeah, I can release this Misty Bee out into the wild. How is... Oh, it makes the bees contented. It doesn't... The flower isn't itself contented. I was very confused. Like, I'm glad to have happy flowers, but I just didn't know how that was a thing. Anyway, I am also going to, much as I hate wasting money, I'm going to buy a Drowsy Bee. Because the Drowsy Bee also has not been fully conserved, and I would like to do that. And since the Rocky Bee kind of doesn't need any more conservation, this is a good opportunity to use this hive to start making more drowsy bees. Who I believe are only really active during dawn and dusk. Pop quiz. Does anybody know what the word is for that? Oh, I've got drowsy bees in here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Does anybody know what the word is for that? For things that are active during dawn and dusk. But it's a lovely word. Yeah, diurnal means daytime. It is crepuscular. A strange and wonderful word. Hello? Can I interact with you again? Thank you. Aw, Stitch, you don't like the word? I think crepuscular is a neat word. Which part of it don't you like, Stitch? Ew, I can't believe Stitch has a redacted. Imagine admitting that in public. But no, crepuscular has always been a word I like. It's a bit odd, I'll admit that. I know, Stitch, I'm sorry. Anything that rhymes and any two things of the same color. They brought it up, Shadow Mage. I'm not the one who mentioned their weird-looking, surprisingly big redacted. So what's the next bee I would be looking for? Murky bee I found, muggy bee I found. They're difficult to breed at the moment because they only like warm weather, but I've technically found them. Even the glowing bee I found. Actually, murky bee, the issue is it's just real mean. As is the glowing bee. Muggy bee is not an issue because of the meanness, it's an issue because of the temperature. The same is true for the frosty bee. I could start working towards the worker bee, for which I would need a vibrant. Make a queen of them. But didn't the guy say there had to be like goldenrod nearby? What do I have this with? Honeybriar. I've got to make sure there's honeybriar nearby. Otherwise, I won't actually be able to make the thing the bee that I'm trying to make. That's not going. Shadow Mage, I'm pretty sure the intention of that is lewd. But it's really hard to tell. It is theoretically possible, Smage. I wanted to check the notice board. A common bee, but with nocturnal behavior. That's an interesting one I can consider working on. Verdant bee with a tropical climate. And for this I need an infusion that I don't even know how to get yet. So, not really working a lot of those yet. I just want to check these guys out under the microscope, so I can find out all about them. Go. I've unlocked all their trays. And this should actually get me close to the Misty Bee being fully rehabilitated. Rehabilitated. It just occurred to me, that's not a joke. That's literally just what the game calls that. Gonna have to make more frames soon. Okay. Likely to rain today? It doesn't super affect me anymore. The only thing, I suppose, is that my Misty Bees will keep on keeping on. Yeah, a lot of these frames, this is their last leg. Let's make this propolis into glue. I don't have any use for the glue at the moment. But there's no point letting it go to waste. That was a deeply unpleasant sound. Thank you, game. Honeybriar seeds. Okay, I've got a lot of honeybriar seeds, so I've likely got a lot of honeybriar. That's suspicious, Shadow Mage.
Hey.
That's the kind of thing a bot would say. Also, hey. Ah, thank you, Stitch. I'm always happy to hear that one in particular. I've got to be quite close to the Misty Bee being fully Oh no, it's still vulnerable. It's the Drowsy Bee that's rallying. But the Misty Bee is still quite vulnerable, so I'll try to at least do that today. Ooh, ooh, they produce a new kind of thing. That's good to know. I'm always curious what produce bees have. Okay, so I've got 100 honey. That means I could potentially make 20 frame. That needs 40 infused planks. How many infused planks, or even just planks, do I have? So I've got one infused wood plank at the moment. So I only need another 39. Okay, I've got 7. That should be enough logs to get me going at. Okay, I think I've actually got plenty here. I can start treating the planks I've already got. Meanwhile, I can start turning my logs into planks. Yeah, that should get me most of the way there. I forgot to wind it up. Chat, am I a dingus? It's alright if you think I'm a dingus. Well, how can I complain about that, Shadow Mage? So many of my frames busted. Okay. That's actually enough planks for this entire project. More than. I'll still grab them. Infused planks are always useful. Okay, let's get some more water. Up there. Can I put stuff back into the water barrel? I cannot. I'm just gonna have to wait for this to slowly empty. That's fine. I don't actually need that at the moment. I still have enough there for like 4 bottles if I really needed money, but I don't really need money. Money is something I have plenty of at the moment. A phrase nobody my age has ever said. How many candles do I have? I've got 23 candles. That'll do. Two. Sell the remaining bits, and then go and check on my sweet little drowsy bees. And meanwhile, make some more frames, because these frames are on the way out. Yeah. Will get me 18 of these so long, so more than I can even hold at the moment. Oh my lord, this is going to be more than I can keep, even with a backpack. Space here, there's space here. For what? I don't know. Okay. These. Yeah, these ones seem fairly fecund. A word that sounds ruder than it is. Which makes it obviously one of the best words. They only ever seem to fill up 3 at a time. Just gonna give them that. Keep on rehabilitating those drowsy bees as well. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, I don't know what the Misty Bee gives me yet. The Misty Bee is raveling. That is fantastic. The Vibrant Bee is still vulnerable. I must start breeding them as well. Because for me, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to stream all the way through to the end of this game. But for me, I haven't really done the thing with the bee until I've conserved it. Simply finding it is not sufficient for me. Okay. I have a brain. Perhaps one day I will learn to do something with that brain. That day, it appears, is not today. Now in this case, it'll just be quicker and easier to do a... These don't produce anything except bees. What do drowsy bees produce? Morning dew. Don't super care about. I do like dream bees and their appice. Okay, so I don't think I'm too worried about any particular bee product at the moment. Uncommon bees make comb fragments, which is fine. Do I have a visitor? I do not have a visitor. You know what? I should plant more. I should plant some honey briar. Just that when the time comes, I can actually get the worker bee. What is Gligar? Like, I know it sounds like a silly question, but what is Gligar? You know what, Birdie? That is a perfectly satisfactory answer that is still, in some way, deeply unsatisfactory. But I don't think that's your fault. I think we can squarely blame Game Freak for that one. I looked at a thing and got distracted. Who am I? Heck, Birdie. How dare you gotta me like... What do I need in order to get the acclimatizer? Or the climate control thing? 18 bees. 20 bees. Oh my lord. So instead I could get frosty bees and make them like this weather, which is a very different way of doing it, but I can try that instead. I'm having thoughts. Which is an unusual experience for me. Shadow Mage. I will say this is one of those games where it's actually pretty easy to get a lot of money. Which I appreciate. What isn't easy to get is enough storage. I need to make a box, which needs logs, planks, and sticks. Okay. Enough of those. I can put the rest of these in the squeezer just for a little bit of extra. Yeah, Beba, that's the experience, isn't it? Uh, how long do you need me to... I'll just manually unpin it. There we go. I've pinned it, Mage. Okay. Now let's make a big old crate. Yeah. Put it down next to the other crate. And there we go. More storage for seeds and stuff. Easy peasy. I mean, I don't think it's fair to say everybody knows about Biggest Dickus. I'm still trying to get my name out there. That sure is a terrifying phrase, Nobu. So congratulations on that. There we go. I don't even need to keep doing the Apicola thing. It's just the best use of my honey at the moment. And frankly, I have so much of the stuff. Like, why would I not be using it? Oh, don't try to break stuff. But don't open that. Pretty sure it's unintentional. But this track, at the very, very beginning, reminds me of a track from Hyperlight Drifter called A Chorus of Tongues. Now, the reason I'm sure it's not intentional is because the vibe of the two, like, the vibe of that area in Hyperlight Drifter does not match the vibe of this game super well. Okay, we've got quite a bit of honey here. Oh, actually, we had like the perfect amount. That's neat. But there's no reason not to get the Apicola I can. Or to bottle the Apicola I have. Silly Beba, spheres don't have polygons. But yes, jokes aside, that is a thing that can definitely happen. No, they are polygons. I was just making the silly joke that technically a sphere has infinite faces. And so it's unrealistic to really talk about the faces of the polygons of a sphere, because a true sphere would just be smooth. But it was just me being silly and a bit of a dingus. Ooh. They've produced some stuff. It's true, Nobu's very cute. Seriously, is the Misty Bee still not conserved? It has to be doing better. It's rallying. I can't imagine it'll be long now. Share it again, Shadow Mage. Sudowoodo, I like. I think Bonsly is a good name, but not actually a great Pokemon. You know what? There's no way to argue against the math there, Shadow Mage. You proved it. But I think Sudowoodo is one of the cleverest names in Pokemon. I wanted to grab some Honeybriar seeds. Because I will need that for one of my things. Won't need that many. $15 should do it. Great. Okay. There we go. Oh, I haven't microscoped the Dream Bee yet. An interesting miss. They're active at night. They're not super productive, but they've got normal fertility. Not too bad. Okay. So when they wanted a common bee with the nocturnal characteristic, I think this is the kind of crossbreeding you have to do. Even though there's no like special crossbreed between Dream Bee and Common Bee, if you merge them together and you get a common Dream Queen with the nocturnal trait, that can be potentially passed on to a common child, but with the nocturnal trait. And I think that's the kind of crossbreeding we're looking for. If I have correctly understood anything about this game. Which I will acknowledge is only like a 50% chance. This game gets neat, but also complicated once genetic stuff starts happening. Which I guess is just true of genetic stuff in general. Yes, Shadow Mage, how can I help you? In fact, I can even try to do it now. With only 3 outputs, the chances aren't amazing. But I can start working on that. Oh, I can't help you with that, Shadow Mage. You're talking to the wrong person. Hey! From droughters to bee leavers. Misty bee population is on the rise, all thanks to Peak. We'll be drowning in bees. Ho ho ho. Skipper failed comedian. Shadow Mage, since when do you have thalassophobia? I don't think I was ever aware of that fact. The way you pushed me to play that one underwater game, I would never have guessed it. I'm glad barotrauma has helped. Where do I want to crossbreed the Misty Bee with the Vibrant Bee? Misty Bee with the Vibrant. I don't know if I have any Vibrant Bee. Doesn't look like. I mean, similar sort of thing happened with me and Subnauticus Mage, except I'm still not over Subnautica. Every time I play that game, it still makes me into a little piss baby. But I am less scared than I was. It's just now certain areas like the mountains, which don't like the mountains. Here's a Vibrant Bee. Neat. Okay. Well, I'm going a little bit longer today, Paula, so, you know, you're like 20 minutes before the end of stream. Which by your standards is like a really long time, so good job. Good job getting here so early. But regardless of when you get here, Paula, it's always lovely to have you. I guess my schedule just doesn't work with Paula's schedule. I know that in theory, Shadow Mage, I've never been to one, and I never shall. The sea in Sea of Thieves scares me deeply. Well, to be fair, Paula, I did start a bit late today because I had a very busy day, so I am going longer than I normally would. But even so, you're here 10 minutes before the normal end of stream, so, you know, way ahead, way early. Oh, that's Honeybriar. I already had tons of it. Okay, I've already got the Princess Butterfly, so no need to keep. Really, I just need the Misty Queen to make more babies. And then I can start crossbreeding her. Oh, good timing. Okay, let's keep one of the more productive or fertile ones. They're all exactly the same. Thank you for the dude spawn. That caught me off guard. Let's just grab all of them actually. And then let's grab our vibrant bee. There's plenty of honeybriar around here. So one misty bee and one vibrant bee makes a vibrant misty. Yeah, a vibrant misty queen, which will hopefully, with all this honeybriar, use tons of lovely worker bees. My brain works sort of. It's going tired, Paula. How are you? What does touch islands mean, Shadow Mage? How are you not always touching islands in Sea of Thieves? I'm confused. Like, is there a number of islands you're hoping to touch? Okay, how many islands do you need to touch? Oh, that's a lot. Oh, heck, Paula. I'm sorry to hear that it's been a rough day. Okay. Oh, I've got an actual magazine rack, I guess. I mean, lazy Sundays are good. Also, why are you all trying so hard to catch the worst designed Pokemon? It's not the worst designed. I just don't like it. I don't like that it's all nose. It's as simple as that. I mean, I guess the fact that it is technically a magnetic nose is interesting. Oh, I'm glad you all caught it. So, Shadow Mage, what happened? I'm confused and concerned. Oh, also, I did a bit of a dumb. I didn't even realize it. I want to see what the Misty Bee produces. Okay, Shadow Mage, I get that. Like, I'm on board with your plan so far. I'll keep some of these uncommon bees in. Oh no! That sounds less than ideal. That took all of my royal jelly? I thought it would only take one of my royal jelly. That was unideal. Which song, Paula? If you're talking about Stuck in the Middle with You, that was Jerry Rafferty. Which was my immediate thought. Oh, you are delightful, Shadow Mage, so take that. Oki, hello. Thank you for the gift of piss. Are you sad that mine works? Oh, okay. Different song to what I was thinking of. I don't actually know that Simon and Garfunkel. I actually know Paul Simon better than I know Simon and Garfunkel, so no huge surprise that I don't know the song. And yes, Oki is very cute. You know what, honestly, it sucks that it took up all of my royal jelly, but I can get some more without too much of an issue. Yay, Beba! Teehee, remember. That's a neat concept, Beba. Remembering. Having a brain that stores information. Wait a second, did I? No, okay, that's fine. Misty Vibrant Queen. Okay. Do I have enough regal bees to reliably make a regal queen and start getting some more royal jelly? Because that's what I would like. Oh, I got plenty of regal bees. Neat. Because I'm angry that my royal jelly all went bye-bye. Yeah, Oki. You truly are. Shadow Mage, just be like Shulk. Always be really feeling it. Yeah, Birdie, please do that. When do you get to eat? Because if you can smell the food in the oven, then eating time can't be too far away. Pizza is good. Potato, chicken, cheese, green onion. Oh, that sounds so good, Beba. Beba make good food. How much do I have here? I got enough to start moving some across. Doesn't matter who's making it, Beba. Like, it's neat to make food, but it's not a requirement. Do you, Oki? Do you have any proof that you know how to eat? The only way to prove it is through a mukbang stream. No, that's fine, Beba. I appreciate the clarification. That could just be a soundboard, Oki. You can't prove that that's actually you. Oh! Gotta work a bee, baby! The worker bee is a strong and gentle giant, and a critical part of the modern industry. Without these thumb-sized behemoths, many of our modern comforts would only be the rarest of treats. So, worker bee and twilight bee can give us the ancient bee, which is a tier 4 bee. Worker bee and regal bee can give us the industrial bee, which is also tier 4. So I'm like on the way to start making tier 4 bees. Yeah, Birdie. Like, I mean, I don't think any real bees are that big, so don't worry. Now, since I frustratingly don't have any royal jelly, I can't start breeding these guys yet unless somebody has royal jelly as a... Because people have rare shop items. And I know Barnaby sometimes has it. Nikki cute. Heck. It happened again, Mickey. Ah. I'm going to crossbreed a Vibrant and a Misty Bee again, just in the hopes of getting more of those. Actually gonna keep my Misty Bees in here as well. Ooh. Quest complete. So that's it. That's my common bee with a nocturnal. Okay, I just straight up got it. That's neat. I am going to finish up soon, but heck, I'm having fun. And I don't want to pretend I'm not. Okay. Okay, we've already looked at the Dream Bee, I think. Oh no, Dream Bee I hadn't looked at sufficiently. Notice board. There we go. Hey, Hotshot, say, are you busy? I got a real doozy from the professor, and I just can't seem to solve it. You wouldn't mind taking a shot, would you? We'll get a kick out of it, I swear. I want a verdant bee, but with a tropic climate. That's going to be so difficult. Oh, no. Oh, okay. This was the one.
They say you have a gift for beekeeping. Pah! You may have them fooled, but you've yet to impress me. Pass these tests, and maybe I'll recommend you to the App Academy.
Okay, so that was my common bee with a nocturnal behavior. And I got royal jelly from that. That's all I wanted. Verdant bee, but unstable 3. Okay, that's a little bit more difficult. But the important thing is I can start breeding worker bees, who I assume are just like super productive. Oh, okay, another time. If I need to. The royal jelly is good to have anyway. Ooh. Oh, wait, it did keep my royal jelly. It just didn't look like it kept my royal jelly. I'm less angry now. Stream's almost over, but I want to see what the Misty Bees produce. Okay. While that's working, drop off some of my seeds here. Keep making candles. I've reached an interesting point where I don't think there's much more money I need. I think everything I want I can purchase at this point. But a lot of the money things are still fun to do. Which I will also say is a sign of good game design. You should want to do the things in a game, regardless of how useful they are. Sign of a good basic loop in a game is when you do it, even when it doesn't give you a benefit. Okay, I got another worker bee. I can start breeding worker bees. I'll clear out that box at some point. For now, I'm satisfied. Ugh, stream has technically ended, but I want to... Well, stream has not ended. My stream... The time I plan to stream. I want to see... Shrouded dye. A dark sticky substance formed from algae in the water, drank by the workers, makes for a cool paint. I don't care about that. So that's neat. But it's worth money. Yeah, let's sell that and then we can end stream. So long. Does anybody have any suggestions for raiders? Well, for somebody to raid, rather. Because I can look. I know Barry's live, but I don't raid Barry that often for a variety of reasons. Mostly, it's not like Barry needs more exposure. I think everybody who follows me also follows Barry. And I think most people in Barry's chat already know me, so there's no great benefit to me either. We could raid Smoothie. We could raid Barry or Will. Or Nicole. Or we could raid Dan. Or Tom. I'm thinking we're gonna raid Tom. Tom is always good, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. This was kind of what I needed today. Just chill vibes, in a very low stress stream. Yeah, so Apico returns next Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time. On Wednesday and Friday at 5:30, I'm going to be continuing with Sonic 06, which, you know, is an experience. Hello, Lime. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, or whatever time zone you're in. Say hi to Tom for me. I will see you all around in a future stream. Hope you have a good one, everybody. Ciao.